Hey guys, happy Friday to everybody. So, I can't believe it's already the end of the week again. I hope that everybody had a fantastic week. I had a pretty good week. I didn't have a ton of stuff going on, which was kind of nice. And I am just actually getting ready to get all of Stella's stuff together to send her over or up to my parents' house starting tomorrow. So I'm going to take her up there so that she can spend spring break with my parents, and so I can have a good solid week just to get some work done for my business, have a bunch of meetings, and get things rolling for a lot of my summer clients. So for those of you that don't know or are new to my channel, I am, I own a wedding planning company with a girlfriend of mine, and we do the bulk of our work during the summer months when everybody decides to get married, shockingly enough. Summers are kind of crazy for me, and spring is when everything starts ramping up for that. And we definitely do weddings in the spring, but it just starts to get crazy busy around this time, like getting everybody ready for their weddings, starting in June, July, August, September, and then more into October now as well. So my season just keeps getting longer and longer every single year. But enough complaining about that. I'm going to share with you guys my Friday favorites, and these are the things this week that I've just really been loving. Everybody does these videos, so you know the deal. I don't think I have any unfavorites from this week, so I don't have anything like crappy to share with you guys. But I'm going to get started with the fragrance that I've been wearing this week, and this is the DKNY Red Delicious. Now, I do believe that this was probably some kind of like limited edition thing for the DKNY fragrance series in this Delicious line. The reason that I think that is that I haven't been able to find this like at Sephora anymore or at Ulta. I find the like regular DKNY So Delicious, or is it Be Delicious? I think it's So Delicious. I did a few years ago, but not anymore. So that's what makes me think this was possibly like a limited edition. But I do still see these sometimes at like CCOs, cosmetic company outlets, and there are probably some other websites and Amazon, like eBay. You can probably still get it at those places. But this is a fragrance that's really, really yummy. It's definitely very fruity. It's got some of those like apple undertones, but there's also a bunch of other stuff. I wish I knew the notes to be able to tell you. Maybe I'll try to look them up and list them down below. But this is definitely a fragrance for somebody who likes to be like, kapow, I'm wearing a perfume, and I want you guys all to smell it. It's strong, so use it sparingly. The one thing I don't like about this is the packaging, because it has the little sprayer on the top, and then the spritzer. It's not so much of a fine mist as it is like a splat when it comes out. So I spray it from kind of far away. Definitely not a fine mist, which is what I prefer for my perfumes, but I like the smell of it. It's very different from what I normally wear. I really like very sensual, warm oriental type notes, perfumes. So this is very different from that, but it's pretty and it's great for spring. So if you're looking for a great spring fragrance and you see a good deal on this on Amazon or eBay or whatever, I definitely recommend picking it up. It's pretty good. I actually got this one at Costco of all places. Those of you that love Costco know that during the holidays they come out with fragrances. They're usually the larger full-size fragrances from Versace, Narciso Rodriguez, Stella McCartney, all kinds of different brands, and they're all $49.99. So that's usually the best place to pick up fragrances, because you know that they're usually a heck of a lot more at Sephora than $49.99. Okay, sorry if I sound just a tiny bit off. I'm starting to get sick again, of course. 'Tis the season, I guess. I don't know if it's allergies, but I'm getting a stuffy nose again. My throat's hurting. Blah, blah, blah. I'm having coughing attacks. Don't feel sorry for me. It's just par for the course. But it affects my ability to talk for long periods of time. So I'll try to suffer through this. This is the PMD. Those of you that have been watching me for a while know that I did a review on this. The company did send this product to me. I I was not paid for the review. I always like to put that out there because I know that people are worried about that. They didn't pay me to say anything good about the product. They didn't pay me to review it or anything like that. They just sent me the product to be able to try. And I have to say, I have used this consistently ever since they sent it to me, and I really genuinely do like it. I keep meaning to mention it during my Friday favorites, but I always forget. This thing is no joke. It really exfoliates your skin, like microdermabrasion grade exfoliation. I mentioned in my review of this that I used to get professional microderm done, and it did awesome things for my skin. Like microdermabrasion just works great for my particular skin type because it's tough. I'm very oily, so this just, it's great for my particular skin type. I don't recommend this for somebody who's sensitive or who has really delicate skin. Find something else. This is not going to be the product for you. But for those of you with normal, combination, dry, super oily skin types like me, this is a great form of exfoliation. What it does is, once you turn it on, it does come with like a wall plug-in thing, so you have like constant power to it. It's not battery powered. This one has 2 different speeds. This is the PMD Pro. The original just has the 1 speed, but it sucks your skin into the device, and then the little disc here is the exfoliator. That exfoliates your skin. It sucks the dead skin cells in right away, and you are left with just like baby's bottom kind of skin, like so smooth. I can use this on a weekly basis. Some people may only be able to use this on a bi-weekly or even a monthly basis, just depending on what your skin type is. I love this thing. I love the way it makes my skin feel. I love the way that it just sucks everything out of my skin, gets rid of all the dead skin cells, makes my skin look so smooth. When I put my argan oil in light on after using this, I can feel it literally like just sinking into my skin so much faster because it's not having to like try to work its way through all of like the dead skin cells. That makes a huge difference. It really helps your products absorb into your skin much faster. It just feels so good. Like I can't say enough about it. I have graduated to the green discs now, which are the, like, I guess, normal exfoliation. The blue discs are for sensitive skin, and they also have the red discs, which are like for turbo exfoliation. I don't think I'll ever see myself graduating to the turbo exfoliation. I'm getting ready to place an order for replacement discs. Each disc you can get probably 3, maybe 4 uses out of before it starts to really kind of lose its effectiveness. So you do have to replace the discs, but the device itself, like, you can have forever or until you break it. But it's, I mean, it's a pretty like sturdy device, so I'm not saying it's like you're gonna break it after like 3 weeks of using it. But this right here is the larger head that you see. There's also a smaller head that's great for like around your nose and stuff, but because I have a nice large face, this is great because it just covers like more surface area, and you just literally glide over once. You do have to hold your skin taut because your skin does get like sucked in here while the little disc thing is turning. Watch my video. If you decide to buy this, please, for the love of all that is good, watch the instructional video. Like, this thing is not a joke. Like, you can really damage your skin if you don't follow the directions. So that's all I'm saying. I love it. I'm getting great results from it, so I'm going to continue to use it. Let's talk makeup. Naked 2. You guys saw me use this in my tutorial yesterday, the Caramel Cool Inspire tutorial. I forget how much I like this thing. I also use all of the Nakeds in my professional kit because I just think that there is such a great variety of colors in here, and the pigmentation is awesome. I love these shadows. I think Urban Decay makes absolutely beautiful shadows. I used to use MAC pretty much exclusively on clients, but the palettes would just they just weren't very sturdy. I was breaking a lot of shadows. And once I switched over to these guys, I mean, because these do contain a lot of shimmers, I have to have a few extra shadows to use in conjunction with these. But that's okay. I don't mind that. I get the majority of what I need within Naked 1, 2, and 3 for the majority of my clients. And then, a couple of other matte shades to fill in there. But Just great quality. You get so many for the price. I mean, there's 12 shadows in here, and it was like 52 bucks. Awesome deal. I love them. I haven't used this one in a while, and I hate it when I do that because I do just really like it so much. But I think the problem is that I have too much makeup. I love this. If you haven't reached for it in a while, I suggest you get it out. The item that I used in conjunction with the Naked 2 palette yesterday, actually, Thursday, was the Maybelline Color Tattoo in Caramel Cool. I know these are hard to find. I love this. It's really, really pretty. My Walgreens actually just put out the Dare to Go Nude display not that long ago, like a week or so. And the display was completely full. So I think maybe some Walgreens are just getting the displays later on. Still worth going on the hunt for this. If you have to buy it off of like eBay or Amazon or wherever you can find it, I really suggest picking these up. They're so pretty. I love all of the color tattoos. I think they're absolutely beautiful. The taupe ones are my favorites, but this Caramel Cool is absolutely stunning as well. As you know, these kind of orangey rust colors look really pretty with blue eyes. I have green eyes. Everybody thinks I have blue eyes. They're not blue, they're green. But even with my green eyes, this was a really, really pretty, like, complementary color. So, love this. Highly recommend seeking it out if you can. I think my mascara is flaking. That's awesome. Okay, another eyeshadow favorite from this week, and I'm actually wearing it on my lids right now. This is the L'Oreal Infallible in Tender Caramel. This is going to be awesome news for those of you in Canada, because I always have so many of you telling me that you just get bummed that you don't find a lot of like limited edition stuff up there, or you just don't get a lot of the things that we do in the States. However, this is one thing that you can get in Canada that you can't get in the States. So if you don't have this, I recommend seeking it out. This is Tender Caramel from the L'Oreal Infallible line. I don't know if I said that. My friend Stephanie from Flourish XO sent this to me in a swap that we did. And I have to tell you, like, I love the color alone, but I love the fact that she sent it to me, because she is just my darling and my YouTube bestie for sure. So it means a lot to me because of that, but the color alone is stunning. It's a little bit different from Bad to the Bronze. I feel like it's taupier than Bad to the Bronze. Is it Bad to the Bronze? I think I'm lying. Bronzed Taupe. That's the L'Oreal Infallible. The Bad to the Bronze is the Maybelline Color Tattoo. Getting that all mixed up in my head. But this is absolutely beautiful. If you live in Canada and you don't have this, you should go to your local Winners. Is that what you guys have up there? I don't know what drugstores you have. I've been to Canada plenty of times, but I'm not familiar with everything up there. Shoppers Drug Mart. Does that sound familiar? I think that might be right. I think they have the L'Oreal stuff there. Great. Love this color. So beautiful. It's going to be gorgeous for summer. So excited to use this more, and I love this color. I love the way it looks with my green eyes. Beautiful. Also, this. So this is the Lorac Mint Edition palette. This is now available on the Lorac Cosmetics website for 20 bucks. You guys, that is a screaming deal, because you also get a, it's not this one. It's one of the Couture Shine glosses in Retro. This guy here. You get a full-size gloss and the palette for like 20 bucks. That's an amazing deal. Plus, I believe it's free shipping from the Lorac website. I think you would be a silly goose to not get this. It's such a beautiful palette. So today I actually also used this color here in my crease, and then I used this color here as a transition shade. You do get a blush and a highlighter in here. You get a nice mirror. I love Lorac shadows, even more so than the Urban Decay. I love Lorac. I have loved Lorac for the longest time, long before the brand ever really became popular on YouTube. I used to purchase it at Sephora. Love, love, love this palette. I'm so excited to do my mint tutorial next week, because this gorgeous mint color here, I'm dying to play with it. So if you are interested in this palette, now is the time to get it on the Lorac website, because it's under the VIB section, or VIP. I don't know what she calls it. But it's on that like sales section of the website, and it's 20 bucks. think it's a must-have for 20 bucks. I hate to like be an enabler, but I love all of these shadows. I love the blush. I love the highlighter. There's nothing to not love about this palette. Blush this week. I used this in the tutorial yesterday. It is, sorry, these are just a tiny bit powdery. This is the L'Oreal Feel Natural Light Softening Blush in Charmed Peach. Normally, I try not to show you discontinued items, but these are a discontinued item from L'Oreal. However, I still buy them regularly off of Amazon and eBay. They are so beautiful. I don't know why L'Oreal ever discontinued these. It's probably just because they're a-holes. But so pretty, so pigmented. Like some of like the darker colors, you gotta be careful because you will look like a clown in a matter of like a nanosecond. You have to be careful with these blushes, but they are absolutely stunning. They feel so good on the skin. They are just soft, like satin finish. I can't say enough good things. The colors are beautiful. Mauvelous is my all-time favorite in this line. If you can get your hands on Mauvelous, it's like an awesome everyday color. But this like peachy color, I'm wearing this again today. I can't get enough of it. I love it. Ugh. I hate L'Oreal for discontinuing these. And none of their other blushes match up to these guys. This is what the packaging looks like, by the way. So there's, hopefully you can see that. Beautiful. It's ridiculously large packaging, but there used to be like a brush here, so that's what you're seeing there. Ooh, I'm gonna have a coughing attack. I'm gonna turn the camera off. I'll be right back. I'm back. Luckily, I'm almost done. Sorry, I don't edit my videos. Those of you that are new to my channel should probably know that technology is something that is really like elusive. It's just not part of my skill set. I can do basic editing, like using the YouTube editor, but I am not someone who owns like a fancy like computer to do editing on. So sorry if you're looking for some channel that's a little bit more fancy. This is definitely not going to be it, but hopefully you guys don't mind. Okay, so I do have a crap product. Did I say at the beginning of the video that I don't have one? I totally have one. And this is a sample of the Benefit They're Real. And I think I'm probably going to get some crap for talking smack about this product, but it just doesn't work for me. This is such a wet formula. This was a sample that I got from Sephora, I think. One, it's such a wet formula. Two, this just does nothing for my lashes other than like clump them together. The brush is incredibly like pokey. I just don't have anything good to say about this. The brush hurts when I use it. The little end like spiky things, like where I need them to be spiky is like at the very, very top, and it's not. Like there's just like a regular like flat top at the top. It's just like the little spikes sort of come out from the, does that make any kind of sense? Here, let me see. Can you see that? Maybe it's just because this is a sample and they don't make the brush quite as the same, but the formula, it flakes on me. It's too wet to start with. It gets everywhere. It's too pokey. Like the brush is too pokey. I keep trying it, hoping that maybe like having it sit for a little while will help, but it just hasn't helped this product. I don't think there's anything that can like redeem this in my book at this point. It's just not the product for me. So if you like this, that's amazing. It's just not for me. So I think I'm going to give up on this. That's okay though. I don't have to like everything. But yeah, so that's kind of my crap for the week. I normally don't have a lot of like unfavorites or crap products. So when I do, I definitely like to share them with you. So those are my favorites from the week. I hope that you guys, again, had a really great week and that you're looking forward to your weekend and that you have some exciting plans. And yeah, again, thank you to everybody who came over from Linda from the Beauty Puzzle. I'm, again, so excited to meet all of you and to get to know you better. And yeah, looking forward to going back and forth with you on future videos. So have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.